Good afternoon. This is Lee Cardella with Wendell Motors here in Spokane. I'm here to show you the new Nissan Rogue today. This is the 11th year for the Rogue. Can you believe it? Let's start with the motor. Nissan put the 2.5 liter, 170 horsepower, 174 foot-pounds of torque direct ignition motor in this. It's been tried and true for a lot of years with us. Very fuel efficient. It's how with an all-wheel driver managed to average 27 miles to the gallon, which is kind of unheard of. Platinum tip plugs, you don't have to deal with the scheduled servicing on this for up to 105,000 miles for the plugs. Very, very low maintenance. It's a timing chain driven motor. It has been since day one. Never have to be dealing with that little bit of an inconvenience. Part of the safety of the motor, as we've had for all our Nissans with breakaway motor mounts, the motor will go under the car in the event of a head-on collision. Liquid-filled motor mounts for smooth idling on it. Four cylinders generally shake a little bit like they do in a Honda or a Toyota. Anyways, we've been quite pleased with it, and it mates right up with the continuously variable CVT transmission. Infinite shift points, 25% less moving parts, and it does the job. You'll notice that the styling of the Rogue now is quite a bit ahead of what it was before. It changed over model years in 2014 to this configuration. This is new though, huge logo on it. Beautiful LED running lights, halogen headlights along the side here. Color schemed mirrors with the body. They do have another package of black, midnight black package, which gives you black wheels and colors the door handles. This particular model is the SL. Really like to think of it as the top of the line. The easiest kick opening ones you can imagine. Just a 2-second delay, foot goes straight in. 18 plus different configurations for the cargo area in here. You have a shelf, you can drop it down to make it a false floor, a privacy, completely removed. You even have more different setups. You get this down put it into the floor if you like. And then the seats also adjust. A lot of people wondered why they would do what they do. In the first creation of this, first run, they had optional third seat. Well, that idea wasn't too good because the third seat area was so small. But they left the seat tracking the same, which would normally, this would have been the way that you would get into this little back seat area. But lo and behold, what you end up with is a lot more flexible cargo area. If you ever gone to the store, gone to Costco, making a run or something like that, and you get the boxes just that much too big, you're accommodated with it. And ample back seat spacing too. I'm 6'2", and it's all right. It's not like the size of an Armada, but it does the job. Up here in front's where all the real good stuff is. Just as Ford is in trucks, we don't set the bar, they are the bar. Nissan with this technology is the bar. We've had things like from the Bluetooth, the lane departure warnings. They have lane keeping systems now. Predictive head-on collision, predictive rear collision, cross traffic. List goes on and on and on. The only ones with the multi-cameras, sides, fronts, over the top. You notice the steering wheel is a little different than everyone else's too. Not quite all the way around. Heated as well. Zero gravity seating, which really sets this thing apart from everything else. Go on a test drive for 20 miles, you get out and it's like nothing happened. I mean virtually nothing. And then the online services that they have with the Nissan Connect, they take care of you on the spot, on the fly. Other companies are called OnStar or Sync. in the case of Fords, 911, just your airbag's deployed, you're knocked for a loop, it's calling 911 for you. Bose sound system. The list goes on and on. Safety-wise too, we have dual stage airbags, front, side, curtain, back, rear, crumple zones up in the front where it'll take the shock of the impact with goes all the way through the frame versus just curling up in the front. Windshield breaks off. I've seen some nasty collisions with Nissan products, and people are there to sit and tell you about it, which is kind of something in itself. The competitors for the Nissan Rogue are the Ford Escape and the Honda CR-V are the primary ones. RAV4 is in there too, their 4-cylinder version. When it comes right down to it, they don't quite cover the fit and finish of what the Nissan does, especially the Honda product. Now, Honda is one of the highest rated companies in the world in history in car making. But when it comes to creature comforts and stuff like that, not so much. Warranty on the Nissan's been as it's been for years, 3 years, 36,000 miles bumper to bumper, as they call it, in 5 years or 60,000 miles, whichever comes first, on the powertrain. That's the motor transmission. Here at Wendell, we've been here 75 years, still family owned, possibly the highest rated service department in the state of Washington, and those are your Nissan guys. Once again, the Nissan Rogue is available in about 8-9 different colors, 3 different trim lines, and we have the best stock in town. Come on out and see us.